Hello everyone, this is Maruf. In this video, I'm going to talk about Data Transfer Workbench and how you can use Data Transfer Workbench to upload data to SAP Business One. So basically, when you install SAP Business One, you get a package that's called Data Transfer Workbench. Now, this particular tool allows you to upload bulk data, which you update in an Excel format, and then you upload the .csv file or the .txt file using the Data Transfer Workbench to the SAP Business One. So I'm going to show you in just a bit how that works. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to C drive and go to Program Files, go to SAP, and this folder will appear once you have this tool installed. I'm going to go into that folder and I'm going to go to Templates. The first folder we're going to go into is Templates, and see, these are the name of the modules that we already have in SAP Business One. So all of these modules have template files which you can use to update data, add data, and so on for to upload to SAP Business One. All right, so let's go to purchasing and let's go to AP invoice or purchase invoice. So these are all the files that you can use to upload the relevant data. See, we have batch numbers, we have serial numbers, we have OPCH, which is the let's say the master data for purchase, or the it's called the document object type in SAP Storm, the document lines, and many more. So I'm going to show you how all of this works, but in this particular video I'm going to show you how to upload chart of account, and maybe in future videos I'm going to show you how to upload transactional data, which is purchasing or sales or inventory, using data transfer workbench. So you have all of that in templates, and you have another folder called samples. And so you see that this add new data, update existing data, and add new data and update existing data. So these are the functionalities that you can perform using DTW. I'm gonna go into add new data, and I'm gonna go to, let's say I'm gonna go to financials and chart of accounts, and see the format. The actual file you can upload is .csv format, or you can upload a .txt format file as well. Let's open this up and see what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. There are account codes and there are account names, and there are a bunch of columns that are not used because they're not mandatory. And if we actually haven't seen what a template file looks like, so I'm going to go back to templates one more time and go to financials, chart of accounts, and open this up. This is in .xlt format. You cannot actually upload this file because it is of a different format. You have to save this into a CSV file or a text file. So this is what the format looks like. We are going to use a similar template, and we're going to try to upload a file in the .txt format. Okay, so this is what an actual template will look like once you work in the real world. These are all the data, the account codes, the account names, and whether the account is active or title, whether whichever account is parent to which account. All of that information, all of that good stuff are in here. So I'm not gonna go over this file because this will probably be a bit complicated for now if you're unfamiliar with this work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a template and we're gonna start over from scratch, how you can enter a parent account and how you can enter child accounts and how you can set their account types as well. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to use this template. So what I'm going to show you today is let me show you what the chart of account looks like in SAP Business One. So this is what it looks like. The parent account has a level of 1, the child account to that one has a level of 2, and as you can probably see, all of these are title accounts, and the option is disabled because you cannot change them. The active accounts are, however, editable, and as you can see, they're all active accounts. So it's pretty simple to notice, pretty simple to understand what these are. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use one of these boxes. So let's use number 6. Click on number 6 and see what that looks like. So this seems to have a name of #6. We're not going to tamper with this one right now. Since we're trying to add a new data, we can also try to add a new data and update existing data. Actually, you know what, let's go ahead and do that. Instead of adding just new data, we're going to update this. Our goal is going to be to update this account name, and then we're going to try to add some more data, more accounts underneath this one. All right, so let's go back to our template, and let's actually add this one. Copy this and paste it here. So this format will not be acceptable to DTW, and it will not be well, you will not be able to upload this. What we need is this one. So for the Excel to hold this number in this format, you will need to you need to insert a single quote ahead of this number, and then just click on tab, and see it takes the account just fine. We're gonna have this one in account name. So right now it says #6. Let's just call this one a chart of account tutorial, or let's just call it tutorial account. Keep it simple, right? And we don't need this for right now. We need this one. So this, as we have previously seen, the parent accounts are all title accounts. So I'm going to, the valid values are T no and T yes, as you can probably see in the tooltip. So we're gonna insert T no, because this is not an active account. In fact, this is going to be a title account, and this one is already the topmost level parent account, so we don't actually need this column for this account, which is the parent account key, or further account key is the name of the column in the database, or father num is actually the name of the column in the database. So we don't actually need this right now, and I'm going to leave that as empty, and I'm going to add new account codes. So let's say, so this should be 600100, and this is a level 2 account, so I'm just gonna say level 2 just so that it is clear. And the parent account for this one would be this one, and let's add a level 3 account as well. This will be 60010001, and this is level 3. This will also be a title account, because we'll have a level 4 and a level 5 as well, hopefully. So alright, there you go. And then a level 1002, call it level 4 T no, and this is the parent account once again. And we have one more. Let's call this level 600100, add another 0, and then add another 1. Alright, and make sure this is an active account, and this is the parent account, right? So this is all we are going to upload. We don't need a bunch of data, but as you can probably tell that I have shown you the file, the previous file, where there's a bunch of data, so you can add as many data as you want. This is what we're going to try to upload. So we're going to save this, and then we're going to save as a text file as well, just so that we can upload that one, because you cannot exactly upload an Excel file, as I have previously mentioned. So click OK and click yes, and you can close that. We have already saved this, we don't need to save this one more time. And what we're going to do is open Data Transfer Workbench as an administrator Make sure it is open as an administrator, otherwise you'll not be able to upload any data, because that's how the system works. So if you're new with Data Transfer Workbench, it's going to load all the company names, basically all the databases. So just very similar to SAP Business, logging into SAP Business One. We are into SBO demo IN right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and log in to that. Alright, so once it is connected, we're gonna click on import. Now you have a bunch of options here: setup data, master data, transactional data. So chart of account is master data, but let's leave that for now, and let me show you what happens if we check setup data and we click on next. And the thing we're trying to do is add new data and update existing data. If you can remember, we already have a data which is this hashtag SIGs, and we just want to update the name of this account. So alright, so I'm gonna go back and check that. Go ahead and click next. Go to financials. See, the chart of account will not work because it's disabled, because it is not a setup data. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go back and click on master data, click on next, add new data, update existing data. So if you have all the data that are new, you're gonna have to click on add new data, and if you want to update an existing data, you click this one, and we're gonna do both. So this is our option. I'm gonna click next. Go to financials one more time and see the chart of account is now enabled, and if you click next, you're gonna be able to proceed from there. And from this drop down, you're gonna select the format. So we're not using CSV, we are using the TXT format, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and click here to select our file and click next. Make sure the mapping is alright. So these left hand side are called source fields, which are your the columns in your Excel file, in your TXT file in fact, and the target fields are the database files, so database table columns, excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and click next, and there are a bunch of options here. You can cancel the import and roll back if you face an error. You can ignore it entirely, or you can ignore a certain number of fields, some certain number of errors, and proceed accordingly. So we're going to click on check this, because what we want is we want our errors to show if we do face one, and we want to see which of the data has succeeded and which of the data has run into an error. So before clicking next and upload them, we're going to run a simulation and check. Okay, so we have one error apparently, so I'm going to go ahead and close that and see what the problem is. So update failed. Update has failed. So this is an error. So I'm going to try to find a way around it and get back one more time. So unfortunately, SAP Business One does not yet allow you to update a level 1 account. We can update any of this levels, but we cannot update a level 1 account. So unfortunately, we're going to have to skip that and do that manually using SAP Business One. So we're not going to go ahead and change that. We're just going to upload these levels of data and see if this works. I'm going to once again save that, and then I'm going to save it as a text file one more time. Alright, so yes, close that. And we're going to go ahead and do this one more time. So master data. So we are adding all the new codes, all the account code, new account code. So I'm going to check add new data, click on next. Financials, chart of accounts, next. And make sure this is txt and choose the file we just created. Next, next, and run simulation one more time. And then we do not have a zero business object were not imported, so we have all the accounts imported successfully. So this is just the simulation. The accounts have not yet been uploaded. So if we go back to SAP Business One and we go to 6, we do not have any other account codes here. So we're gonna have to close this, close it, click on next, and then we're gonna have to click on import. So once that's done, click on finish. All of them created successfully. We go back, chart of accounts, go to number 6, see all of the names are here. If you want, you can change the level 1 name here. So I have previously mentioned already, I've done a little bit of research, and SAP 9.3 B1 9.3 does not yet allow you to update the level 1 account code. So that will be for now. I'll probably make a few more data transfer workbench videos on some other type of imports, such as importing transactional data, importing inventory, opening balance, and so on. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, and if you're new, please subscribe to my channel, and if this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, and if there's anything else you want to see, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one.